Hey guys, Chase Tech here. It's been a little bit. And today I'm going to be doing a speed test on the AT&T LTE network, LTE Plus, Band 2 to be exact, on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. That's this device right here. I don't know what can tell you that it is, but it is, trust me. I can actually show you. It's running One UI. It's the Samsung Galaxy S10. Trust me. I got it a little bit early. So we're going to run a couple speed tests here. And we're going to reuse the Frontier server and just see what we can pull. Not 5G, just normal LTE. You're getting 70, 72. Ooh, come on, baby. So one thing I noticed, first test in, that is significantly quicker than my iPhone. My iPhone got around 60, 64, 65. Wow, that is a really bad upload speed. But I think it has to do with the Snapdragon 855 in this device. That it's going to get the better speed. It's going to get the better, even with coverage. If you live in an area where there's not good phone service or there's like no bars whatsoever, like my mom and my dad are out at this place and there's basically no AT&T service, but my dad's phone has that one bar of talk because it has the 855, because we got two of these. That's my brother playing Fortnite. And before you all ask, the skins have been redeemed. I know. They're the Snapdragon in this phone is really, really good. I think it may be one of the best processors. Mainly because it is. Again, it's not going to beat the A12 Bionic, but that's because it's running specific software. It only has to run iOS. This processor can run Android, certain versions of Windows, and other launchers of Android and stuff like that. So it has to do a lot more than just run the OS. And as far as RAM with this guy goes, this is the 8 gigabyte RAM model. Actually, I think this is the base model, 128 storage and 8 gig of RAM. Mainly because we got the phone for free, because we bought one 512 gig, which is my dad's, and then mine is a 128. But I use Google Photos, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, we're still getting 66, almost 70 megs, which is more than, wow, easily more than what you would need. Unless you're doing like a hotspot type thing. But other than that, it is quite good right here. So I'm going to change over to LTE Plus. Okay, we're going to do a little bit different thing. You saw the fast speed test, 67, 70 megs. We'll do a few more of those, but we're going to go downstairs. Now, I guess this kind of proves it here, that I'm on One UI 1.1 in Android and Pie. And we're going to run a couple speed tests down here. As you can see, the service is not as good down here, so we're going to see a little bit of different speeds. So let's go and hit it. 42 ping, that's easily respectable. 36, 40 megs, 44 megs, which is really good considering how probably far away this tower is. That's my cat. You can probably hear him. You want to do some speed tests too? I don't know what he's doing. Can you be quiet for just a second? Okay, anyways. We're going to go down in my room, or we're going to go in here, which is an even more condensed area. My iPhone gets one bar in here, max. It won't run a speed test. We're going to go in here, shut the door, and run it. 47 ping. 38. Not really worried about upload speeds. If you're down here and you're watching YouTube and your Wi-Fi goes out, you're probably more worried about download speeds than you would be upload, but I'm going to do the real test, which is I have an aluminum MacBook Air, and when you set a phone on top of said MacBook Air, the service gets really bad. So what I'm going to do is put this phone inside this room and put it on my MacBook and watch the bars drain. I will guarantee it will be not very good in here. This is going to be like, you're far from the tower. Like you're not going to have a fun time. And we're still getting 19. Still easily able to watch YouTube on this connection. You would have no issues streaming Netflix. Even doing your hotspot stuff, you'd probably be okay. This is what I'm worried about. This is going to be pretty slow. If it even will start. As you can see there, it switched over to LTE, went off the plus. It probably isn't great service. So it's going to switch it. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to do some 4G tests. So I'm going to switch it. And now as you can see, we only have one bar now. So I'm going to switch it over to 4G instead of LTE. Or 3G. So I'm an idiot. You cannot switch to 4G on this phone, apparently. Under normal settings, you can't, because I was not able to find anything that allows me to change it, so I'm not sure. It's nowhere to be seen anywhere to get rid of LTE. But as you can see, the service is really, really bad. And it's not switching down to 4G by itself, so it's staying on LTE. This is probably the equivalent to the service in my school. The service in my school is absolutely horrid. That's where we should really be doing speed tests. And as you can see now, it will not even start. Yeah. Okay, 1,123 ping. We're at least connected to... Now, as far as T-Mobile down in this room, there's no coverage with T-Mobile at all. It does not work at all. With Verizon, I'm not sure. The only carriers that work down in my basement are AT&T and Verizon. So you're kind of at a loss if you have different carriers. I've noticed with T-Mobile, their penetration on band 12 is way better than it is band 2. I don't know if that's just me, or it's just really good on band 12. As you can see, that's not even like, you wouldn't even be able to do anything with that. It wouldn't even be funny. Like, uploading a photo to Facebook on this connection would take... Is it even going to get a score? Would take probably hours to complete. There's something there, it just can't be registered as anything. Again, it says 00, even on kilobytes. So you'd be waiting a long ass time. But maybe we'll get some different results if we use the AT&T server. So let's try that one. In Chicago. Yes, I know this video is long, but I'm excited because I just got this phone and I want to do some t-test videos. So the S10 Plus. So this is the big boy. Not the E, not the normal 10, this is the Plus. You can probably tell by how far away the 4G LTE logo is from this. So 967 ping even to its own server. Here's another great thing about AT&T is if you're on like you could be miles away from a tower and you'll still have that 1 bar of 4G or the 1 bar of LTE. Sure, a speed test won't run, but you might be able to check your email or get on Twitter. I find that very weird how their towers can go so far. And they struggle really hard. It's barely even usable. But you are connected. And then those towers can hold for so long that when the next one comes up, you're almost golden. It switches right away. Right when you're about to lose it, it'll switch. And I find that really good with AT&T. I don't know if they do that on purpose because they know the towers can handle that. But it seems as though the towers can handle a lot of hit, you know? So let's try some other things. Let's give YouTube a go. Pull up my video so it don't get copyrighted. So let's go ahead and play this one. This video is 1080p, I believe. Yep. As you can see, our bandwidth is 12.9, 13.5. I'm now holding the phone, so there is better coverage. But as far as YouTube goes, you'll be fine. Hope you guys had a good day. There'll be more S10 videos. If you guys want me to do anything with this S10 phone that I have, please leave it in the comments. I do read basically all of them. And even if you recommend some other apps that I try with speed testing or whatever you really want me to do with this phone, I'm glad to do it. So, hopefully you guys can leave me some recommendations on what I can do. But other than that, that's this video, and I'll see you guys later.